Now, this weekend's card's interesting because there is not that many fights on there that I'm actually super looking forward to. They always end up being the best cards. These always end up being the most educational ones for me because I learn a lot more about fighters I didn't know previously. But Ilia Topuria versus Josh Emmett is just such a fucking great fight. Ilia Topuria is one of my favorite fighters at the moment in terms of I just can't wait to see where his career goes because he's just such an entertaining fighter. He can do everything. His performance against Bryce Mitchell was so surprising and astonishing that the sky's the limit for this guy. He has amazing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I believe he came into MMA as a jiu-jitsu specialist. Has good wrestling and unworldly power. I think he's had fights at bantamweight when he first started. Shorter guy, moved up to featherweight, and now he's testing the waters at lightweight. Sorry, no, he did fight at bantamweight. Now he's moving up to featherweight. Now he's fighting at yeah. Sorry, he's not moving up, right? Emmett is a featherweight because he just lost against Yair Rodriguez. Okay, I've just had a fucking brain fart. He used to fight at bantamweight when he was early in his career. Now he's fighting at featherweight. Emmett is a very big featherweight with immense power. Topuria is going to be the smaller guy of the two. I think that's the point I was getting at. Fucking got there eventually. But yeah, so both guys possess incredible knockout power. Emmett can wrestle. Topuria can wrestle. So I'd be surprised if they end up wrestling. I think Topuria has the advantage if they do because of his ground game in terms of jiu-jitsu. I think it's going to be a stand-up fight. And I think that Topuria, because he has a short reach, he fights pressing forward and tries to get on the inside. So Emmett's going to fight on the back foot and try and land that huge right that he loves to throw. You know, the one that knocked out Michael Johnson, the one that he landed on Rodriguez and dropped him in the last fight. I think this is going to be a fucking banger. Either that or someone's just going to blow the other out of the water. Now, I think for Emmett, it's a massive opportunity to stop an up-and-comer. Now, let's not forget, he got wobbled with that head kick against... I forgot his name. It's on the tip of my tongue as well. Jai something. Anyway, yeah, Jai something. The British fighter. He dropped Topuria and looked to almost Jai Herbert. Fucking get in there. Jai Herbert. He dropped Topuria with a head kick. Looked almost close to finishing him, and then Topuria came back and left his body in a slump against the cage. So Topuria is definitely, I think, my pick. I'm gonna go knockout as well. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a submission win because we saw how Emmett got caught in a submission against Rodriguez. I think if he gets sloppy in wrestling, that could possibly happen as well. But what an opportunity for Topuria, right? If he can beat Emmett, who was one fight away from being the interim champion, he's immediately just springboarding himself to the top of that division, which now gives Volkanovski a problem because Volkanovski is, in similar position to Adesanya. He's beat everyone in the division if he gets past Yair Rodriguez as well, which, you know me, I've said a bunch of times that I don't think it's going to be an easy fight for him.